Now then, I've got my first video out, so I thought I'd get a second one going. Basically, I was just wondering, what's everyone's favourite meditation cycle? You can say whether it's a spiritual thing, whether it's using music or yoga, or what is your personal way of being? Because I'd like to hear it. You know, everyone's got their special sort of like way of relaxing, being at peace with yourself, and learning how your I don't know how to explain it. How do you connect with your soul or your spirit? Because I know how I do it. It's getting down to such a degree that, well, I'll explain it because it'll probably be easier. I put on a certain amount of music, and then as I breathe in and out slower and slower, naturally this is, eventually my body starts feeling all tingly and all numb, and eventually, every time I'm asking a question in my head, eventually that question gets put in half again, then half again of that question, until such a degree that my spirit takes over. And I can sort of say the sort of elements that I remember, such as when I come back from the journey that I put on, I feel all refreshed and all back to how I should be. It's not easy though. There are some occasions where I'm desperately seeking out that stillness, but it just won't come to me. And there are times when that happens. But that's just the way of life, I suppose. That's just the way I have. I'm sorry, but I need a drink. Anyway, I'm going to expand this video a little bit. I have been fascinated by the Japanese. Now, a lot of people go, oh yeah, Weibo trash and all this stuff. No. I don't want to live there. I wouldn't mind visiting the country, experiencing it, and going from there, but there's a certain element that says they have what they have because it's special. They have what they have because through time, through the elements, and through everything else, they work with it. I can't even begin to say it because I don't even know. I have only ever met a Chinese girl once before, and she was a lovely lady. I can say that. But that's all I really can remember. I would love to meet a Japanese person. I really would. And I probably have, but I don't realise it. Or I don't know. Expanding that a little further, I find, even though I'm British, or English rather, and I live in the United Kingdom and all the rest of it, I find that the Japanese really speaks the music, the comedy, the way the language goes. It doesn't hurt me in any way. Like some people say, the language really hurts their ears, and they sound all squeaky or really hard to listen to and all this. Not in my ears, no way. I find it really relaxing, if anything. And when you hear them shouting and screaming at each other, because it has happened, I think it's just like every other language, really. But I probably wouldn't survive if I wanted to. Let's say I did want to live over there. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds, let alone 5 minutes. Because I'm not used to that kind of living. Especially, I'm not used to it. I wasn't brought up there. I don't know their codes, their way of life. I wouldn't be allowed to live and work there. No. Anyway, I think this second video is probably going to be my limit. I'm going to try and make a third one, but we'll see. Over and out.